I believe initially when you offered Bond, you were reluctant to accept.
Yeah, well, yes, I was. I kind of walked away from it at first because it was, I couldn't wrap my head around it, and I didn't see myself doing it. It was as simple as that. So.
But why did you not see yourself doing it? Why, as an actor? Or
Just as an actor, I'd never sort of imagined it. I'd never envisaged myself playing it. So I was kind of thought they were. I genuinely thought they were having a bit of a giggle.
Because you didn't think you were handsome enough?
I really didn't know, you know, wasn't on my radar at all.
Is it because the kind of Bond movies they'd been making weren't the sort that you would be happy making? Because it's a very different sort of Bond movie.
I knew that once I'd made the decision to make it, that we had to do something different, and I wasn't going to get involved unless we did something like that, like Casino Royale. Yeah. And now we've got a sort of chance to sort of push that on a bit. How
much of a factor in the decision was knowing how much it would change your life and change the way people perceived you, both as an actor and when they meet you on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah. Yes, it was a factor. It was a huge factor. My answers are a bit more monosyllabic than Russell's, aren't they? You might have to do a bit more talking.
But it's not like talking to a crazy man, so I'm rather enjoying it. Is it true that for about 3 years you had a mouse living in your hair?
Yes.
But you know, it must be just such a sort of dramatic change in just about everything, because I know from my own experience of meeting various famous people, when you're out with them sometimes, the reaction that people get who are known all over the world is alarming, and it must have just dramatically changed your life. I imagine you can't go to the places you used to go always, and
you can't. I mean, I can't go to the pub anymore really for very long. I can sort of get in there and get a couple of pints and then run out.
And then they recognise you and people will phone each other and stuff.
It can happen. People tend to use their mobile phones on me a lot. They're kind of very careful. Well, they kind of very carefully sort of bring it round and take a quick picture.
Yeah.
And it's kind of disconcerting, and I kind of do that because it's like it's sort of interrupting me.
And no one wants a picture of you like that,
no,
do they, really?
There's probably plenty of them out there, actually.
Yeah. Is it fun doing action movies? Because as a boy, I loved watching them. As a young man, I still enjoy watching them, and like the idea of maybe one day doing some myself. Is it good fun?
I lost you there. What were you talking about?
It's his age, ladies and gentlemen. Those action sequences, are they fun or are they tedious?
No, well, they're just very carefully planned. I mean, literally, today I started rehearsals for the next Bond film that we start shooting in January. So we have a month of rehearsals now to try and get the action sequence as carefully choreographed as possible, so when we get there, A, we don't get hurt, but B, we make it look
So
right.
they start with that. They know what the big action set pieces are going to be, do they?
Roughly. Yeah, we roughly mark them out.
How exciting it was, though, to see you in that movie, because a lot of the stunts you did yourself, and you really get that feeling. I mean, there's the beginning of Casino Royale, and I'm pretty sure I imagine you've all seen it, when you're running up that crane.
Yeah.
Wow, that was not only exciting and dramatic, but also that was clearly you doing that. Now, I'm assuming they had you on a harness or something.
Yeah.
But even so, that was you were pretty high up there.
It was. I had to get over that. But, I mean, I didn't do the really high stuff, but what we had is we had a crane rigged on top of a building, which was on top of another platform on top of another building, which was... I'm not making it very clear, am I? But it was high.
Yeah.
And there was kind of... And, you know, it was... I just had to sort of breathe
So you had
deeply.
to suck it up and you had to go up there and do it. But you wanted to do it, because...
I really did, yeah.
Yeah, I imagine if you didn't want to do it, you could say, well, can we do this with a stunt person or a double, and you could get away with that.
You could, but I thought if they were confident enough to let me do them, I should do them, because it's my face, and I think people can tell.
Yeah, because you've got a very distinctive-looking face.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you don't mind me saying so, you're a very handsome man.
Why are you whispering to me?
Because this is... in case you don't want anyone else to hear this.
To do this.
I think you're very handsome.
Stop it.
And I hope you find me a little bit handsome.
It's been a really tough evening. You're not making it easier.
No, but you kind of look... You've got a craggy old face, Daniel, haven't you?
Yeah.
No, in a good way.
You're just trying to take it back now.
No, but I like it. It's a good craggy face. It's kind of like a handsome Sid James. You've encountered this before, I'm sure.
Yeah.
My name is Bond.